It's the Cleveland Browns and the New Orleans Saints. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them's going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Tyler Scott now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. First carry here for the Boston College rookie. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This taken from the 12. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Here we go, son. 319.
Here's Fields to throw. Taking a shot deep here. That's grabbed inside the 30. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we go. You good?
Fields on first down. He's got it near the 8. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Scott now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
49-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for Jordan Watkins that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Cade. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield on their own side. Goes to the hurry up here.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. Bryce Baringer, the one to send it away. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback.
20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go. Go.
Now it's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 3-9.
A pistol snap. Fields. That's caught for the 1st. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, son.
Field throwing here. Throw left side, complete. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. You good. 331. Tonight.
Now Fields again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go. Sit high. Go. Sit high.
Escapes a defender. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319.
That's right. He's quick. He's checking quick.
Right.
On the give, it's Tootin. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Sit high.
Fields out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Don't jump. Ready? 19 windy. Here we go. That's 35. Right.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Fields to throw it. Cut out left. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints break the tie here in the 1st. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
14. Round 7.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Scott now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Chuck now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Shuck working from the gun. A nice run here past the 35. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. It's a 21-yard gain. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Browns, 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at first down here. Shotgun snap to Shough. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49-yard line.
To throw again here, it's Shough. He's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns first down.
First and 10 from the 41. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Flying for it with Shough. Throw is caught by the back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals. Warriors 70.
Rush coming for Shough. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. for a first down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. There could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing, jump. Finds Edwards underneath. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Blown back, gets the handoff. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Back-to-back carries here. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
They're going for this, thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a first down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
Eddie Pinheiro.
They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Don't jump. Ready? Move 58.
Inside give here for Newton. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints looking at 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Off play action, it's Fields. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
And 3 yards to go.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Fields to throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock will do at least force this 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down.
331, 331. Right.
They're going for it. Here's Fields. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Shuck now on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Here's the handoff. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First down, Browns.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Let's go now. Go.
Another carry for him. All right, they brought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
And it's 3rd down.
They give it to him again. And he's across. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get some late points and the lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stands, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
A gain of 19
That play goes for
yards.
19 and a new set of downs.
For a Saints.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 58, is that? EQ. Check. Right.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he's always ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jalen Smith getting there to make the stop. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
2nd and 8 at the Browns' 25-yard line.
Looking to throw Fields. Anderson, complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Intended for number
Clean
11.
breakup on that throw. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Justin Wally.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Saints.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. Just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now Fields. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
So we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that means 3rd down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
What a hit! Jars the ball loose! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Go now.
Here we go. Turn, sir. All right.
A toss play to Tootin. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They gain 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Hey, Ken.
Lucky, you got tight right there.
All right.
1st down throw for Fields. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, son. 319, get it. Right.
Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Saints 24, Browns 21.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Shuck. And it's caught, Jalen Royals. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, but getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative when the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, go! Sammy Lion!
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Here we go. Hawk 7, Hawk 7. Come on, 18. Go.
Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
These 4th down
on
plays
downs.
are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3-19, go.
Fields out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Here we go. 19 strikes.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. No ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
On the stop. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Options aplenty out wide. 5 receivers set here on 3rd and long.
Here we go. You good. It's all right.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And that will not be enough for the 1st down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shuck working from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. The defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger.
Shuck now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offensive line fast.
17 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Cleveland.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns tie this game up.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
Extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns take the lead on that successful kick.
Saints 27.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19, that's hot.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Cut back now to the sideline. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Throwing on first down, Fields. Austin makes the grab downfield. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Oh, either way, that was going to be a big gain, Brock. But of course they're going to credit their quarterback, right? Take the completion over that penalty.
Yep, had those stats. You know, you run that route, Kate, to try and stretch out a defense, maybe even draw that kind of penalty. But put a gold star by his effort. Not only did he do that, he made the play as well.
So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Green 19,
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Getting out to his left. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well. Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 kids. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Browns.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now trail by just a point in the 4th. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Following the touchdown, Shuck has the offense ready to try to tack on 2 more.
The Browns will line up.
Now they send their back in motion right. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And nope, not a chance in this one. Knee down for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Green 19, green 19. Easy, easy, easy.
A pistol snap. Fields. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Hits him on the out route. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go, son.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Wilson on a slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go, set. 19, Charger, 19, Charger.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
10 at the 27-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, set. Tonight.
Looking to throw Fields. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Here we go, son.
Fields throwing here. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Browns are in the nickel for this third down call.
Here we go. We got green 19.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now Shuck to throw. Catch made. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So pretty easy call here. The offense setting up for 2, Brock. This would make it a touchdown game.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Running back, motioning right. Back to throw. Shuck. Put the body on the line for his team. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints trail by 6. Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
Fields looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Back to throw. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch Falls incomplete. I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go.
To throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down by 6, no choice but to go for this.
Here we go. We good. 222. Right.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. The Saints calling for a timeout. So they're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Here he is to throw. Brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
To Paul Melton. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. It's his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Here we go. 319, can I see that? Right.
Setting up to pass. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Here we go. 58, hey, chance. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. And he catches it to tie this game in the final minute. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
45. Browns 44.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Shuck working from the gun. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shuck now from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Got his man. Watkins has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Browns
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. To throw again here, it's Shuck. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing, Shuck. He brings it in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.